If you would like to request a video, send an email to questions@newstitchaday.com. How to knit the mattress stitch. Special thanks to our sponsor Lion Brand for providing today's yarn. Today we are using their Vanish Choice line in the color linen. The mattress stitch is a way of taking two separate pieces of fabric and grafting them together, and this is usually used to seam up the side of a sleeve or a sweater, sometimes to connect a piece in the round that was knit flat. And it's probably the most basic way of seaming together two pieces of fabric and knitting. And to do this, we're going to need a darning needle or a tapestry needle. They're either plastic or metal. Sometimes they've got a little bend on the end, and they've usually got a really big eye hole on the other end for the yarn. Now I'm going to use a contrasting color of yarn for this demonstration just to make it a little bit easier to follow. Step 1. We're going to take our first piece of fabric and we're going to insert our darning needle through the very corner of the edge. Now this is stockinette, so we want to make sure that we're getting the very edge of the stockinette pattern, because stockinette tends to want to roll. So we're going to go right through this hole in the corner and pull through. Okay. And if you think ahead, you might want to leave like really long ends on your cast on, and you can use those to seam in with. Step 2. We're going to go back through this hole that we just went in and pull the yarn through again. Okay, and tighten that down. Now, for step 3, we're going to go to our other piece of fabric, and we want to make sure that we're using the very side edge of the stockinette pattern. Okay, as we said before, it likes to roll up, and we want the edge that's right in between the end and this first row of stockinette here. So what we're going to do is you can see these little ladders in here. Okay, and we're going to go underneath the first ladder, okay, just like that, and also the second ladder. Okay, I think I'm too high, so we're going to go back down over this one here. And we're going to pull through just like that. Okay. So now we've got two pieces of fabric and they're connected by the yarn. Okay, so pull that a little tight. I'm going to leave this a little bit loose as we go along, just so you can see what's happening. So step 4, we're going to go back to this first hole that we went in, and we're going to find the same separation between this edge here and this first row. Okay, and we're going to go underneath this first 2 stitches, the 2 ladders in between. Okay, just like that. Okay. So now you're going to repeat steps 3 and 4 until you are finished. Okay, and when you've gotten all of your seams all the way up, you can see this crisscross pattern that's being created in the center there. All you're going to do is pull tight, and all those stitches will come together. And you can see that they're completely seamless right here. and you do have a bit of a ridge on the inside, but you get a really nice edge between the two pieces of fabric. And that's how you do the mattress stitch to seam stockinette. Want more New Stitch a Day? Check out our website at newstitchaday.com. Over there you can get free email updates, free patterns, and you can also find links to our Facebook page where we hold contests and giveaways, as well as get connected on Twitter where you can get free knitting tips, or check out our YouTube channel or iTunes podcast. You can find all that and more at newstitchaday.com. New Stitch Day is a Craftery Media production. Check out our other shows at fiberstory.tv and yarntripper.com. This video is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution No Derivatives 3.0 unported license, which means use it on your website, put it in your patterns, but please don't change anything.